Hey guys, it's Jimmy from A Kid's Opinion, and today we're going to be doing part 3 of my all 25 Office characters, ranked. So this is going to be numbers 15 through 11. Yeah, it's going to be numbers 15 through 11. So, yeah, that. It's going to be numbers 15 through 11, and because I left off at number 16, so I'm going to do 15. And this is going, these characters, I'm really going to have a lot of good to say about them, but there's just going to be a few things that hold them back. The characters in this show are so good that really, it might not be because there's something bad about them. It just might be another character is just a little bit funnier. So, let's get to it. In 15th place is going to be Meredith Palmer. So, she's a character that doesn't always make me laugh. Like, she's not a super funny character, but she's not one that I find annoying. Like, she does make for some good laughs, and kind of like ironic humor. How she's always being like very inappropriate in the office, and it's funny to see Jim's reaction to it at times, or the other people in the office, and they're like, yeah, that's not right. Like, Jim does that a lot when, like, Michael says things like that, but especially Jim makes those reactions. And I think Ryan was another character like that. So she kind of, other characters play good off of her, and she's funny at times. I never was mad at her character like I was at other characters, like if she was ever being annoying. I always thought that she was like, she never had a character arc throughout an episode, which, like, I'm not holding that against her. She was just a character who was there to be funny, have, some, like, not morally, but just, like, say some things that aren't necessarily correct. She's not like a mean person, but she's not like a super nice person. She's kind of only really cares about herself. And that's not like a I hate this character type of thing. It's just a character trait of hers that makes her kind of funny. In 14th place is Holly Scott. So, I keep forgetting. There will be, spoiler warning is in effect for this entire, what's that episode again? For this entire video. One of them is Holly does get married to Michael. So I'll try to remember that before every episode. Oh my gosh. I've been watching a lot of TV, as you can tell, before every video. So in 14th place, yes, is Holly Scott, and she was a character that made me laugh, especially with with those interactions with Kevin. I love her interactions with Michael, but the thing that holds her a little bit back from me, there's really two things. One, I found her a little bit annoying with, like, how she talked and did, like, play it off of Michael. I thought, that was kind of annoying. Her character was a little bit annoying at times. And the second thing is, oh my gosh, I instantly held up 3 fingers. The second thing was that, I lost my train of thought for a sec. The second thing was that she was not in the show enough. She left very quickly, and as funny as she was at times, she wasn't in the show enough to have me, like, have her pass some characters up on my list. Still a very funny character that played off of Michael very well, and you were happy to see her end up with Michael in the end. In 13th place is Jan Levison. In 13th place is Jan Levinson. She was a character that I find hilarious. She wasn't in the show as, like, she really was just supposed to be a funny character, and that made me laugh, like, throughout the show. I don't really have too much negative to say about her. She was just a super funny character. She wasn't a nice person, but I don't have that against her, because she was just, you almost laughed at how annoying she was. When Angela, on the other hand, you got mad at how mean she was. Jan, it was funny. Jan, again, I wish she could have been in the show a little bit more, but whenever she would come in for, like, an episode, she always made, like, funny things about how she's, like, this super professional person, but she's kind of got a screw loose, and that always made me laugh. Dinner Party is one of my favorite episodes, and she's just bonkers and off the walls in that. she's a very funny character. And the reason I don't have her higher is, she doesn't really have a character arc. You don't really root for her. It's not like you smile when they achieve something. You smile when she's on the show making a joke, but you don't smile when they achieve something. There are characters coming up that I can say that for, probably in the next episode. But that's really the only thing holding me back. And that's not a bad thing about the character. Shows sometimes need characters like that. I mean, it's good when you have characters that you actually are happy for. But when they just come on and make you laugh consistently, like every episode she was on, especially in the later seasons, and even she had some of the best dry humor moments in the early part. She was funny in that. In 12th place is Oscar Martinez. Oscar is a character, again, I don't think he's made me laugh very much. He often doesn't make me laugh, but how he plays off of the other characters, especially Michael, because Oscar's super smart and Michael isn't. There isn't a specific thing that Oscar says, but how he plays off of Michael is hilarious. He's another character that you want to root for, but really the main thing that holds him back from being in my top 10 or higher is he could just be, for as smart as a person he is, he can be so blindsided sometimes and just really not understand what is going on. I think when I did my all 9 Office seasons ranked, I mentioned an episode. I think it was called Scott's Tots. I liked that episode. It was in season 6, episode 12. Scott's Tots. And Dwight orders a cake, and then Oscar is literally hammering down on Jim. Out of all the characters that would, in the show, that were in that situation, that had the opportunity to believe that Jim was really screwing them over just to get himself the promotion and get himself the cake, Oscar should have been the one that could recognize, no, this isn't real. Yeah. He should have been like, no, this isn't real. It's probably just Dwight. But no, he was buying into it. I'm like, I don't like that. And especially in 8 and 9. What he was criticizing Michael for in the early seasons, he was helping, I'm just gonna use this term, helping Donna cheat on her husband. I'm not sure if that's the actual term, but technically that is kind of what he was doing. He was criticizing Michael for doing that when Oscar was helping the senator cheat on Angela. Dude, what you are criticizing for Michael for doing and saying it's completely immoral, and I believe that Oscar was one of the people that said that. And you criticized Dwight for doing that in the early seasons, and Angela. Now you are choosing to do that. Dude, you've criticized people for doing this. I think I can remember you doing it. And now you are, going against what you told people to do. That's being kind of hypocritical. I think I'm using that word right. I hope I am. But he was still a character that actually really did make me laugh by playing off of other characters, how he was so smart and some of the other characters were just dumb. Especially since they were all 9 seasons, him and Kevin kind of have this very strange friendship, even though Kevin is pretty dumb and Oscar's pretty smart. They do have a friendship, and some of the best jokes involving the senator in the later seasons are with Oscar Martinez, and I really do like how he plays off of other characters, especially Oscar, because he's besides Jim, he's one of the most normal characters, and he's very smart. So when you see Michael doing this these weird things, Oscar's there to that's wrong, Michael. When Jim just laughs at it. I thought that was funny. And 11, sorry, I think I forgot to mention, Oscar was in 12th place. Jan Levinson was in 13th place. So I guess let me recap. Jan Levinson in 13th place. Oscar Martinez in 12th place. And in 11th place is Phyllis Vance. She's a character that you root for. She is funny at times. You really like her. She's a nice person. There's a few times where she can be a jerk, but it's not like Angela, where you just get so aggravated at this character. Phyllis, she just made me laugh. Some of the some of the stuff she's in. She can be a nice person. She can be sweet. She can play off of other characters, like Bob Vance I thought he was very funny, and she kind of brings that in. Some of the like funniest parts in episodes kind of revolve around some of the stuff with Phyllis, and I really do like her character in this show. Again, the reason it isn't higher is because I prefer other characters. The reason she isn't higher is because I prefer other characters over her. She is a character that you kind of do root for because she is a nice person. You're happy when she succeeds. She is a good person with flaws and can sometimes be a little bit bratty at times. But still, this character does consistently make me happy, or plays off of other characters a little bit, which plays for some jokes. Okay, so, yeah, so please, that is number 11, so that is the last one for today, last character for today. Please like and subscribe, comment in the comment section, please give me suggestions on how to improve my channel. Please recommend movies and TV shows that I can rank and review. I am Jimmy from A Kid's Opinion, and be good people.